When you have to be away from home and your treasured pet, sometimes it's really hard to know what is the best pet care option for you. And we are all familiar with boarding day kennels, but today we're going to look at a different alternative that takes the stress out of pet care sitting and saves you some money. So Sue, tell me how this idea came about.
It came about a few years ago when a friend of mine was going overseas on his honeymoon, and he needed someone to mind his home for him for 3.5 months, and he wanted someone he could trust. And so he said that myself and my 2 sons could move in, and that's what we did. We moved in, we stayed there for 3 months. We saved a lot of money, and then when he came home we moved out, and it was a great experience for us. It was a beautiful home too, somewhere we couldn't have afforded to live.
And that helps, doesn't it?
It does help. It made a big difference.
And it's a growing industry in Australia, isn't it?
It is. In Australia we've seen it double since we've been in business at least. Australians are great pet owners and we love to travel. So it brings up an issue of what to do with your pets when you go away. You want someone to care for them. You don't want to put them in a kennel usually. And a pet sitter is a great alternative. They'll come into your home, stay with your pet, provide one-on-one care and attention, and they can keep in touch with you while you're away, send you photos of your pets, and it's a much better idea for the pet and for the owner.
So then for a pet owner looking for a house and pet sitter, what kind of things would you look for?
First of all, you'd probably decide when you're going away, and then you know that you're going to engage a sitter. You'd think of other duties you might like them to do around the home. They might be happy to do some maintenance work or gardening, look after the pool, as well as take good care of your pet. You would see if they have any references, check their references, police clearance, and obviously meet them and see if they get on well with your pet.
And so how do you get started?
Well, it's easy to get started. You just go to a reputable house sitting website at mindahome.com.au. The homeowner can register for free.
Right.
And the house sitter pays a nominal fee. And once she's paid the fee, she can put on a profile, or he or the couple put on a profile, and then they get notified each day of new homes that have become available in an area that they might be interested in. Top tips for being a house sitter or being a good house sitter. Well, a love of animals is obviously very important. Having a good online profile also. Making sure that when you apply for a position that you tell the homeowner what you can do for them so that they are interested in you right from the word go, because you won't be the only one applying for that position. Someone else will also apply for it. And when you get there, make sure that you know the pet's routine. The pet's the main reason you're there. So you look after the pet, take care of the house, send photos to the owner if that's what they require, bring the mail in, do the garden, all those little things that make it pleasant for the homeowner and secure. And then when they come home, you might like to leave a bunch of flowers on the table, or you might make them some cookies. Or
Yes, I'd like cookies.
Yes. And that's it. And just have fun while you're doing it too.
Well, thank you so much, Sue. It was an absolute pleasure, and some great food for thought, especially with the Christmas holidays coming up. It gets quite busy, doesn't it?
Time it is, yes.
Yeah, thank you. Tell me, what does it take to be a house sitter? What do you do?
What does it take? Well, you really need to be responsible and be prepared to be responsible for someone else you don't know, their home, their valuables, their belongings, and of course their pets usually while they're away. So yes, responsibility, capability to handle any challenge that comes along as well.
And how long have you been doing this for?
Since April this year.
Okay, so it's a fairly newish thing. Sounds like a lot of fun.
It is, yeah, getting to meet lots of different people and spending time with lots of different animals as well.
So Janelle, how did you come across house and pet sitting?
I found a website online called Mindah Home, and I signed up with them straight away, just paid a small fee for the year, and that let me house sit basically anywhere in Australia if I wanted to. I've just chosen to house sit around Melbourne, close to the city. And I've saved so much money in renting. So I've saved a lot. I've been wanting to start a new business since I come back from overseas. So I've put the money I've saved on rent towards starting up my business.
It's a winner for the pet owner, the homeowner, Everyone wins.
Yes, yeah, I'm certainly happy.